If you're trying to grow your trading account this year, stop chasing every setup. The fastest growth that I've seen, whether it's me or my students, it comes from following one simple setup and mastering that strategy. And here's how it goes. Now, a quick heads up before we get going. This is not a copy my trades, get rich quick kind of thing. That's not what this is about. I want you to copy me, but I want you to copy the process that I'm going to show you. This is a skill that I'm teaching you for the rest of your life. This is something that you can use forever. So copy my process, not my trades. Now let's come over to a chart and look at this real quick. So this is Abercrombie and Fitch, and this is a swing trade that we're following. Now, I am not personally in this trade, but another member of the community is. They pointed out this morning on a live stream, and this is exactly what we look for. And you might be asking, well, why are you sharing a trade that you're not in? Guys, I stick to 5 stocks, and I trade those 5 stocks. It's very rare that I jump out and go trade any other stock, and the reason is, every stock has their own behavior. This is something that really needs to be driven home. Every stock has its own personality, so you can really learn and understand what your stocks are going to do. You can almost predict what they're going to do if you follow those same 5, 6, 7 over and over for a year long. So let's look at Abercrombie and Fitch because this is a great example right now. And there's not a lot of great swing trades happening in the market at this current moment. I think that's going to change after this week, but it's where we are right now. So first thing that we look for, anytime I ever open any type of chart, what do I look for? I look down here. I look at the trend. What direction is the stock going? Is it giving me the highest probability to make money? And in this case, it is. So if I delete this circle and I draw right on these horizontal red lines, these horizontal red lines are kind of my guardrails for what I call the sweet spot. So this area right in here is called the sweet spot. This is where you have the highest probability of making money. You're going to lose when you trade. Hear that again. You are going to lose money when you trade. You have to be able to accept that. But on the downside, you're mitigating risk. And because you're going to lose and because you're going to win, there's a probability there. We are giving ourselves the highest probability to make money. And buying stocks or selling stocks short in the sweet spot gives us that highest probability. Now, looking at Abercrombie, this is a stock that we're going long on, meaning that we want the stock price to go up. So we have our trend that is in the sweet spot. Red line is in the sweet spot. Yellow line is in the sweet spot. Check. We are giving ourselves the highest probability to make money. Does that mean just go and buy it? No, it does not. Let's go to the next thing. Let's look at the volume. The volume is pretty good. I mean, if you look and say, what is this yellow line here? This yellow line is our average volume over the last 30 trading days. And you could see that we're really consistently meeting. There are some days that we don't, but we're consistently meeting that yellow line on average over the last 30 days. That's good. So we have volume going in our direction. We have a trend going in our direction. The next thing we look for is the candlestick, our buy signal. And if we look at this, we say, okay, could we have bought here? Well, we had okay volume, but if you come down here, look where the trend was. It was below the sweet spot. Did we buy this candle? No. Did we buy this candle here? Because now we were in the sweet spot pretty early, which is great. We had better volume, but what did our candle look like? It was not that great. Why was it not that great? Well, this candle means you open the day right here at 9:30 in the morning. At some point you went up, at some point you went down, and you closed the day right back here, right where you started. This is called a doji candle. A doji is basically a candle that goes up, goes down, doesn't really know where it's going to end up, closes the day at the same spot. You can see today we're getting that same thing. So today would not be a great enter on Abercrombie, but yesterday was. So we were in the sweet spot. We had good volume coming in, not only good volume, but we had, here was our volume on Friday. Here was our volume on Thursday. Here was our volume on Friday. Here was our volume on Monday. What do you notice about these 3 volume bars? Friday gets better. Monday gets better. You have increasing buying volume. That is a really good thing. The more buyers, the better. Think of it as pushing a boulder up a hill. I've said this in other videos. Maybe you've heard it. If you're pushing a boulder up a hill, do you want more people helping you push that boulder or less? Well, of course you want more. It's going to be easier to move that boulder up the hill. That's what volume is. The more people you have, the better it's going to push in that direction. Now, this is an engulfing candlestick. What is engulfing? It means that you have a stock price that is moving up, sustaining itself up here at the high, and it's higher and taking out the previous high of the previous day. That includes the wick. So Here you could say, yeah, we had an engulfing candlestick. Great. We took out the high of the previous day, but we weren't in the sweet spot. So you can't just go and buy it. So you need to go through a checklist. We need to go and say, all right, we're in the sweet spot. We have volume, even better that it's increasing, and we have an engulfing candlestick. That's where you execute a trade. Now you're in the trade, and you might be saying, all right, I'm in it. Now what do I do? Well, now we need to look at the exit strategy. Are you exiting the stock today? Because yesterday, you had a really nice run. Let's say you bought it here. You made some money. You got up here this morning. You got really excited, and now it's pulling back. Are you exiting the trade? No. This is where the majority of traders screw up. This is where in the beginning of the video, I said you throw a bunch of stuff at the wall and see what sticks. Chasing price action does not work. This is the most important thing I'm going to tell you. The trend is your friend. If you follow the trend, if you follow your stochastic, you are going to do very well in trading. If you do not, you're not going to do very well. This is all about probability. So if you follow the same thing, the same good process over and over and over a 20-year period, you're going to do very well. Don't think of this as one single trade. Trend is in the sweet spot. Great. Why would we exit here? The trend is not telling us to exit. Now, if this red line went like this, started going down, yeah, that would mean exit, but it's not. You need to be able to sit on your hands and say, all right, I'm just going to sit here because I got to trust the trend. Trust the trend that we are actually going to get this, shouldn't use red, that we are going to get this tomorrow, and we're going to get up to this 25-day moving average. Then I can exit my trade. My exit here would be running into this 25-day moving average, this purple line. I would not be exiting today. I'd be sitting on my hands saying, okay, it's a doji candle, nothing really going on. At some point, it's going to get up here. Then I'm going to exit my trade. You need to be able to trust your trend, and this is a perfect example that you're seeing in real time. Trust your trend, and you are going to do very well over a long period of time. Now, I mentioned that this trade came from somebody in the community. You might be asking, what community? I have a Patreon community that people come and share their trades on our live streams that we have multiple times per week. These are private live streams where I go live and discuss different trades that I have, different trades that other people have, ask questions that they have, and don't feel overwhelmed. We have people that are brand new. We have people that have been doing this for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Everybody started out in the same position, including myself. I started out in your shoes. So join the Patreon community. The link is in the description below. Give it a try for a month. Give it a try for 2 months. This is a skill that you're going to have for the rest of your life, whether you want to just do it for fun, you want to supplement your income, or you want to become a full-time trader. Now, this was just one example of a swing trade. I made a full course, a full comprehensive course that's chaptered on only swing trading. You need to go watch it right here, and I will see you on the Patreon.